Hello everyone, with me for TVS News, and these are the headlines. New approaches to develop Sarawak. Assistance channels to multiracial association. Works Ministry project among 101 project listed through negotiations. In addition to defending the Bumiputra customary rights, the Perimeter Surveying Initiative reflects on the transparency and good governance of the Sarawak government. Although the initiative has since been introduced in the 1960s, it is still put in practice and are now extended to the northern region of Sarawak.
In Sungai Ukat, Barrio Miri, over 7,000 people residing in the highland are in need for their land to be gazetted in order for them to further cultivate their land, whereas agriculture has been their primary source of income.
Kerajaan sekarang telah membantu kami untuk menyukat tanah kami dari Seksyen 6 ke Seksyen 18. Padahal kami telah lama menunggu tanah kami dapat disukat dan telah menjadi milik kami, dan penduduk di Barrio ini adalah petani dan mereka akan usahakan tanah mereka dengan adanya mereka membuat pertanian tanam-tanaman sayur ataupun daripada segi buah-buahan, begitulah.
Apart from agriculture, the NCR ownership letter served as a physical proof to the issues raised related to NCR land claims dispute.
Dengan adanya surat ini nanti disukat oleh kerajaan, baru kita menentukan itu tanah hak milik kita dan mengurangkan pertikaian di antara kampung. Karena saya ini yang pengurusi tanah adat di Barrio. Hari-hari ada orang mengadu pasal ini, ada orang menyerobot tanahnya. Ini yang perlu kita menyukat. Jangan siapa-siapa menghalangkan kita menyukat yang individu ini.
Nearly 4,000 hectares of Bumiputra customary land involving 14 villages in the area have been surveyed. The process was implemented in two phases, consists of parameter survey under Section 6 and the second phase, which is now ongoing to survey individual lot under Section 18 of the Sarawak Land Code.
Meanwhile, Chief Minister Dato' Patinggi Abang Johari Tun Openg stressed that the surveying of native customary right NCR lands are based on laws enshrined under the Sarawak Land Code. However, the sentiment is often capitalized for political mileage by irresponsible Quatters' attempts to confuse the people. Hence, he urged the people, especially the landowner, to have confidence towards the government in protecting their rights.
Sebab yang kita ada Seksyen 6 yang akan mempertahankan hak NCR yang dipunyai oleh mereka yang ada hak di atas tanah NCR tersebut, dan orang lain si boleh ambil. Tapi lawan tukang sihir tu dipusinnya. Kononnya Seksyen 6 tu perintah akan ambil tanah misi. Kena Land Code kata nobody can claim land under NCR, only the property right of that community.
On the same development, Johari also revealed that an allocation of 40 million ringgit have been channeled to the Land and Survey Department will be added. The allocation would be for parameter survey of communal reserves under Section 6 of the Sarawak Land Code and for individual lots for the issuance of land titles under Section 18 of the same legislation, which carries the force of law for the NCR recognition. According to him, the state government has its own model to consistently channel funds for projects.
Jadi, kerajaan negeri GPS kasih 40 juta. Tapi jangan lepas GPS. Kena tahun baru tambah lagi 40 juta di bahan GPS. Mungkin lebih 40 juta mengikut kehendak rakyat. I can promise you this because we have some money from our sales tax from Petronas.
He said this during the launching of the land surveying of land under Section 18 of the Land Code and presentation of the certificate of appointment to 123 of the community leaders in Miri on Wednesday. As of July 2020, the state government has reviewed and launched an area of over 940,000 hectares of NCR land from a vast total of 1.5 million hectares of the entire state of Sarawak.
The proposed Sri Pertiwi Housing Scheme project in Bintulu will shed new light to the low income to owned landed properties. The project, undertaken by the Bintulu Development Authority BDA in partnership with private sector, will provide home at a price of less than 300,000 ringgit, which is below Bintulu's housing market value.
For residents in Samalaju, the scheme poised to solve the squatters' issue in Bintulu.
Kerana Bintulu ada sebuah well and gas project, jadi disebabkan kurang perumahan dan lagi pun harga dia begitu tinggi, kawasan dalam Sarawak Bintulu tertinggi, maka tak afford lah macam native, local native tak afford lah to buy the house, too expensive. Bagi perumahan yang didirikan oleh pihak BDA yang rumah mampu milik ini, bagi yang mampu mungkin dapatlah dia orang senang duduk di rumah yang luas sikit dari yang sebelum ini. Mungkin selesalah keluarga yang mampu membeli rumah ini.
Dan juga ada harta sendiri.
Ada harta sendiri bagi pihak ketua-ketua bilik.
According to BDA General Manager Rodziah Murshidi, the price range for an intermediate terrace house under Sri Pertiwi Affordable Housing Scheme project is between 270,000 ringgit and 295,000 ringgit for en lot.
Projek ini terdiri daripada 366 unit rumah Sri Pertiwi dengan keluasan lantai 910 square feet, 3 bilik tidur, 2 buah bilik air and of course a kitchen. Selain itu juga akan dibina 36 unit which is 10% of the Sri Pertiwi, iaitu rumah kategori Spectra. Medium dengan luas lantai 755 square feet dengan 3 bilik tidur, 1 bilik air and also a kitchen. Anggaran harga jualan seperti yang ditetapkan untuk seunit rumah Sri Pertiwi adalah tidak melebihi 270,000 bagi lot intermediate dan 295,000 bagi lot corner.
Meanwhile, Chief Minister Datuk Patinggi Abang Johari Tun Openg says the state government had to intervene the market in order to control the housing price.
Sebab itu apabila saya mengambil alih menjadi pengurusi BDA, saya kata let us flood the market. We flood the market, and by rules of economics, if there are a lot of supply, then the price will come down. Kalau orang masih agak tinggi, bengkeng gila, simok turun, kohet saja. Pola rumah banyak-banyak oleh pihak kerajaan supaya ia dapat intervene the market dan harganya dapat kita kawal hinggalah 290.
He said this when officiating at the earth-breaking ceremony of Sri Pertiwi Housing Scheme in Bintulu yesterday.
The developments in Sarawak have heralded an era of progress and technological advancement. As the development continues, the synergy between new methods and practical approaches is crucial in executing a holistic development plan at high potential areas such as Bintulu.
Chief Minister Datuk Patinggi Abang Johari Tun Openg says the soon-to-be-completed infrastructure development project will increase accessibility to Bintulu. This, he said, will directly provide opportunity to propel the economic sector via the influx of foreign investments to Bintulu.
Development plan kita mesti overall, dan masa 2023-24 jambatan kita dah siap, maka terbukalah Bintulu, dan juga Saya fikir pelaburan pun lagi masih masuk ke Bintulu, pelaburan kita.
Apart from natural resources, the state's stability is also a crucial factor to attract foreign investors.
Kita nak mula petrochemical complex dan adalah sebuah syarikat nak melabur $5 bilion petrochemical complex di Bintulu. Kerana negeri kita stable, yang kata negeri kita aman makmur dan juga kerjaannya stable, si bergaduh-gaduh. Jadi kenanya ada confident, keyakinannya, makanya melabur di negeri kita, alhamdulillah. Jadi kita jagalah perpaduan kita, yang akhirnya yang dapat manfaatnya ialah rakyat sendiri.
The increase in foreign investors, he said, will further increase the state's revenue.
Chief Minister Datuk Petinggi Abang Johari Tun Openg is committed to help associations of various races in efforts to strengthen the unity of multiracial society.
Abang Johari says the establishment of Unit for Other Religions, UNI4, has fulfilled the objective of having unity of religions and races as the pillar to promote Sarawak. He said this in a simple handover ceremony of the Sarawak government grants worth 4.5 million ringgit to Miri Malay Society. He added assistance will also be extended to Orang Ulu community, Kedayan and Jiri Miria. Meanwhile, for the associations of Dayak, assistance will be given to Sarakup Indu Dayak Sarawak and Sarawak Dayak Graduate Association.
Some Works Ministry projects were listed among the 101 project worth 6.61 billion ringgit reportedly awarded through direct negotiations by the previous government. The matter was revealed by Works Minister Datuk Sri Fadilah Yusof.
The ministry are still checking the details to determine the actual causes of these projects. Preliminary information obtained by the ministry showed that these projects were not classified under special circumstances, but were part of the normal process of requests. However, the projects are being proceeded after evaluating the basis of the projects. Fadilah also noted that the ministry would give its full cooperation to the Malaysian Anti-Corruption Commission (MACC) investigation into allegations regarding the award of these projects through direct negotiations.
That is the current situation concerning the actual total cost savings remains unclear after the terminations of the project delivery partner PDP of the Pan-Borneo Highway.
Minister of Works Datuk Sri Fadilah Yusof says the Sarawak Pan-Borneo Highway project is conventionally implemented in collaboration with Sarawak Public Works Department following the PDP termination.
Di mana pada awalnya dijangka pendapatan PDP akan memberi penjimatan pada kerajaan. Seperti diumumkan oleh mantan Menteri Kewangan iaitu Yang Berhormat Bagan, jumlah penjimatan ialah 3.1 bilion. Manakala yang diumumkan oleh mantan Menteri Kerja Raya ialah 1.2 bilion. Jadi saya tak pasti yang mana figure yang lebih sesuai digunakan dan saya tak pasti juga Menteri Kewangan yang terdahulu menggunakan fakta yang mana.
However, he explained that the government under the Perikatan Nasional will respect any decision by the previous government in changing the Pan-Borneo Highway project implementation methods.
Penjimatan hanya dapat kita muktamadkan bila projek ini siap nanti. Barulah kita tahu kos sebenar untuk kita menyiapkan. Walaupun secara dasar ada penjimatan, tapi jumlah sebenar saya kira tidak dapat dinyatakan dengan jelas. Tapi sudah pasti banyak perkara yang kita lihat dan penjimatan sebenar tidaklah apa yang diumumkan oleh mantan Menteri Kewangan maupun oleh mantan Menteri Kerja Raya.
Until July 2020, the latest development status of the Pan-Borneo Sarawak Highway is at 52% and expected to be completed by 2020, a year when the PDP is ended.
The police are conducting an investigation towards a traffic personnel who was caught on video for kicking a motorcyclist in a spot check held at Jalan Temple in Sibu on Tuesday.
Sarawak Commissioner of Police Dato' Aidi Ismail says police will not comprise and will take stern action against any officer who goes against SOPs when carrying out their duty. The police nevertheless found the motorcyclist had committed multiple traffic offences such as not having a motorcycle license, expired road tax, riding an uninsured motorcycle, modified exhaust and riding against traffic flow. Summons has been issued to the motorcyclist and the motorcycle had been confiscated by the police.
One down, one to go. The Mambong cluster has officially ended today, with no new COVID-19 cases recorded. Sarawak Disaster Management Committee SDMC said the 7 positive cases from the cluster involving a local company has ended following 28 days without any new cases recorded from the cluster.
The committee said the last patient from the cluster has been discharged from the hospital on August 9th, 2020. With the end of the aforementioned cluster, Cluster Alam is the only remaining active cluster in the state. With 0 cases reported today, that concludes the total number of virus cases in Sarawak at 696.
That's all from me. I'm Menno Ruben. Anytime, anywhere.